सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च.
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. We have seen how Krishna was able to do the Garva Damanam, Shamanam of both Paundraka Vasudeva of the Pundra country and of the king of Kashi, who were supportive of each other and against Krishna and Dharma. So through Sudarshana Chakra, how there was an end that was met by the two was described. Bhattatri continues, Kashishwarasya tanayotha sudakshinakhyaha sharvam prapujya bhavate vihitabhicharaha krityanalam kamapi bana ranati bhitaihi bhutai kathanchana vrittaihi samamabhyamunchat atha tanayaha Kashishwarasya, that son who is the king of Kashi, Sudakshinakhyaha prapujya sharvam, by name of Sudakshina. So this Sudakshina, remember the king of Kashi who was the friend of Paundraka Vasudeva was killed by Sudarshana Chakra. This king of Kashi was killed, had a son called Sudakshina. Sudakshinakhyaha prapujya sharvam. After worshipping Shiva in the Kashi country, vihitabhicharaha bhavate. He performed a yagam, vihitabhicharam. Vihitabhicharam is where you do yajnas not for a good purpose, not for the upliftment of the society, for something to get destroyed, for somebody to get destroyed. We call it occult practices today, like black magic. So it is called Vyabhichara Yagam. So he says, Vihitabhicharaha bhavate. He performed a yagam. Why? Abhyamunchata kam api. Prompted, and then now he created the yagam to take revenge on Krishna. As a result of that yagam, what was born? Krityanalam. A Kritya was born, a fierce deity who's meant for a certain purpose of destruction was born. Krityanalam bhutaihi samam. And she did not come alone. She came with lot of bhutaganas and all pishachas. They all came as a group. Bana rana ati bhitaihi. And they were frightened during that Bana war. Athaha eva kathanchana vrittaihi. Those who were remnants of that Bana war who had fought against Krishna during Banasura Yuddham, a section of them were left. Those people collided with these people, Kritya, and they appeared as an army. Bana rana atibhitaihi ataha eva kathanchana vrittaihi. And they could be brought into the team, and it looked like a very nasty team of wicked people headed by Sudakshina, the son of Kashi Naresha, who performed this Vyabhichara Yagam. Everything was dark here. So it was meant to destroy one entire clan without realizing what mistakes they had done. Tala pramana charanam akhilam dahantim krityam vilokya chakitai kathitopi pauraihi dyutyotsave kimapi na किमपि नो चलितो विभो त्वं पार्श्वस्थमाशु विसर्जित कालचक्रं कथितः अपि पौरैः. Now the Dwaraka citizens had alerted. They said there is something wrong. Chakitaihi vilokya kritya, because barging those gates of Dwaraka, this kritya, this female big ogress from that yajna, vyabhichara yajnam created, had entered Dwaraka. Chakitaihi vilokya krityam tala pramana charanam. She had legs that were as tall as tala trees. Tala trees are the palm trees. If you see palm trees, they're like coconut trees, they're very tall. Like those were the legs of this lady who had come. Tala pramana charanam dahantim akhilam. Whatever she saw, she was blowing like the dragon and burning away things in Dwaraka. He vibho tvam dyutyotsave. Tvam dyutyotsave. You engrossed who in a fine playing dice with Rukmini, as you were playing dice with Rukmini. Kim api no chalitaha. They all came running, informing, oh, here is a demoness with legs that are as tall as palm trees. Look at what she has come. She is burning. There are many ganas who have come. There are many bhutas, pishachas who have come. We don't know what to do. Krishna should have got alerted, agitated. He didn't move. Kim api no chalitaha. He didn't even move an inch from his seat. Ashu visasarjita. Ashu immediately dispatched, visasarjita, whom kalachakram parshvastham yadayattam jagatchakram kalachakram cha shashvatam patuvaha tam param chakram chakrarupasya chakrinaha, says Swami Vedanta Deshika in a stotra called as Shodashayudha Stotram. So there is a stotra called Sudarshanashtakam, 8 shlokas with a phalashruti offered by Vedanta Deshika, which says Pratibhata Shreni Bhishana Varaguna Bhushana Janibhayasthana Tarana Jagadavasthana Karana Nikhila Dushkarma Karshana Nigamasad Dharma Darshana Jaya Jaya Shri Sudarshana Jaya Jaya Shri Sudarshana. So there is a stotra that is dedicated. Similar to that shloka, Kim api, there is another shloka called Shodashayudha Stotam that talks about various ayudhas of Sudarshana. There it is said it is Kalachakram. Similarly, Kalachakram Parshvastham, that Sudarshana Chakra was sent to be by the side and thereby bring restoration, peace and harmony in the people. अभ्यापतत्यमित धाम्नि भवन् महास्त्रे हा हेति विद्रुतवती खलु घोरकृत्या रोषात् सुदक्षिणमदक्षिण चेष्टितं तं पुप्लोष चक्रमपि काशीपुरीमधाक्षीत्. Bhavan Mahastre Amita Dhamni, that particular weapon, Yadayattam Jagat Chakram Kala Chakram Chashvatam Patuvahatam Param Chakram Chakrarupasya Chakrinaha, that Sudarshana Chakra that came, Bhavan Mahastre Amita Dhamni, with unlimited effulgence, Abhya Patati Sati Ghora Kritya, was about to hit her. That Kritya, that demoness, Vidrutavati Khalu, ha ha iti. She started running. Oh, here is an astra that is coming, a missile that is coming towards me. It is so hot. Ha ha ha. She started running. Vidrutavati Khalu, ha ha iti. Stataha saroshat puploshatam. And out of that anger, it is said that this particular chakra was chasing her. Now, this particular Sudakshina, this particular Kritya who had come, ran towards Sudakshina and she killed him. This Kritya killed Sudakshina who dispatched her. So she killed him and thereby got burnt. And eventually, the chakra that was following her, Sudarshana chakra, burnt Kashi as well. So when there are pollutants, instead of taking some patches, let the entire city be cleaned. Adakshina cheshtitam chakram api adhakshit Kashipurim. So adhakshit Kashipurim, the entire Kashipuri was burnt. Vedanta Deshika says, Hara Pura Plosha Karana. Hara is Mahadeva. Pura. So Hara Pura, there are two meanings. One, the Tripura that was brought by an end by Mahadeva had Narayana as the arrow and Sudarshana, so Sudarshana chakram as the tip. So Sudarshana burnt Tripura. That is one meaning. Hara, when Hara Mahadeva was bringing an end to the Tripuras, you were the Karana. Hara Pura Plosha Karana. The other meaning is Harapura, which is Kashi, Plosha Karana, the one who burnt it. So, Adhakshit Kashi Purim. Next, he continues, Sakhalu Vivido Raksho Ghate Krutopakritih Pura Tavatu Kalaya Mrutyum Praptum Tada Khalatam Gataha Naraka Sachivo Deshaklesham Srijanagarantique Jhatiti Halina Yuddhannadha Papata Talahataha Pura. Long ago, during Ramavataram, Saha Khalu Vividaha tu. There was a Vanara called Vivida who fought on the side of Rama against the Rakshasas. Krutopakritihi Raksho Ghate, who was a very helpful person in fighting the Rakshasas. Then, Praptum Mrityum. But his only desire was, I should die. Dying is fine. At whose hands? Kalayatu Tava, somehow through the hands of Bhagavan, whether it is a Purna Avataram or Aveshya Avataram, he has to die. That Vividha, his interest continued. So now we have a question. Between this incident of Ramayana and Krishna Avataram, there is so much of time period. How could one person continue? There was a practice of having the grandfather's name for the grandson. It would just keep continuing. That is why we have Kulotunga 1, Kulotunga 2, Vikramaditya 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have Henry the 14, Henry the 15, Louis the 14, Louis the 15, Rajaraja 1, Rajaraja 2, Pulakeshin 1, Pulakeshin 2. So it must have been that the generations continued with Vividha. So, Saha Khalu Vividahatu Krutopakritihi Rakshoghate, who was a very helpful person in killing all the Rakshasas, Praptum Mrityum, being desirous of attaining his end, Kalayatu Tava, through a partial incarnation of yours. So, through that incarnation of yours, Tada Gataha Khalatam, during Krishna Avataram, for a moment he turned into a wicked person. So, this one who came into that clan turned into a wicked person, Naraka Sachivaha, as a minister of Narakasura. Earlier that Narakasura was vanquished, right? Srijana Deshaklesham, and wanted to do all acts that cause sufferings of the people. Yuddhyan Halina, fought with Balarama, Nagarantike, at the entrance of Dwaraka city, Papata Jhatiti, fell immediately on the ground because of Balarama's strength. Talahataha Adha. So Balarama gave a notch on his head and was able to vanquish this well-known Vanara, earlier known as Vivida. Next, Bhattatri says, Sambam Kauravya Putri Narayaniyamitam Santvanarthi Kurunam Yatastad Vakyarosha Dhrita Karinagaro Mochayamasa Ramaha Teghatya Pandaveyairiti Yadupitrinam Namuchastvam Tadani Tam Tvam Durbodhalilam Pavanapurapate Tapashantyai Nisheve. This is an incident. Through Kailasha Yatra and grace of Shiva, Krishna and Jambavati had a son as a grace of Shiva Shambhu called Shamba. Shamba went into the Swayamvara of Lakshana. Lakshana was the daughter of Duryodhana. He abducted her. Now the Kauravas were not impressed with this and held accusations at Shamba and held him captive. Meanwhile, when Krishna got agitated because of this, Balarama said, don't worry, through my good offices, I will be able to bring a solution to this. And he comes to Kauravapuri, Hastinapuram. But nobody listens to him, rather disrespect him. Wherein Balarama says, through my power, I can pull the entire Hastinapuram into the waters of Yamuna. Then they seek forgiveness and they say, please forgive us. So this is described, Ramaha Yataha, when Balarama went to Hastinapura, Santvanarthi Kurunam, why? To pacify the Kauravas, because I told you there's a Purva Pitika here. Tadvakya Rosho Dhrita Karinagaraha, on hearing the words of the Kauravas, got infuriated and lifted up Hastinapura. Mochayamasa Sambam, and freed and brought back Shamba, who is the son of Jambavati. Kauravya Putri Harana Niyamitam, who had been held captive by Duryodhana. That particular Shamba was brought back. Te Ghatyaha iti. Now, why didn't Krishna send the Yadava army in that rescue? Because he was of the opinion that they should be killed by Pandu's sons, because this Yadava army called as Narayani is what that assists Duryodhana in the Mahabharata Yuddham, and they are ultimately vanquished by Pandavas. So this had to be brought together. Te Ghatyaha iti Pandaveyaihi tvam na amuchuhu. Now these Pandavas children were to kill them later. Yadu pitrunam tadani. That is why you did not send the Yadu's army. Evam tam tvam durbodha leelam. Who can understand all your sportive deeds, Krishna? He Pavanapurapate aham nisheve tapashantyai. I worship you for relief from all the pains that I am undergoing. Please Bhattadri in this Dashakam.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते. नारायण 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 नारायण. सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो अज्ञात्वा ते महत्वम्. நாராயணியத்தின் வரிகள் சொன்னால் எப்பவுமே பாஷ்பவாரி பரிபூர்ணலோச்சனம் தான். கேட்பவர்களுக்கும் சரி சொல்பவர்களுக்கும் சரி நமக்கு என்னவோ அந்த நாராயணியத்தோட இணைஞ்சு போற மாதிரியே ஒரு பாவம். வரக்கூடிய ஜூலை மாதம் 8, 9, 10 3 நாட்கள் அடியேன் பெங்களூர்ல இருக்கக்கூடிய டோம்லூர் சூரியநாராயண சுவாமி கோவிலில் ஸ்ரீவித்யா சேரிட்டிஸ் ட்ரஸ்ட் ஏற்பாடு பண்ணி 3 நாட்கள் 8, 9, 10 ஜூலை சாயங்காலம் 6 மணிக்கு மேல பேச இருக்கேன். இது அனுமதி எல்லோருக்கும் சுலபம், ஒன்றும் கட்டணம்லாம் ஒன்றும் கிடையாது. ஃப்ரீ என்ட்ரி, நோ ரெஜிஸ்ட்ரேஷன், எல்லாரும் கலந்துக்கலாம். நீங்க அத்தனை பேரும் இந்த உபன்யாசங்கள் 3 நாட்களுக்கும் வந்து குருவாயூரப்பனுடைய அனுபவத்தை பருக வேண்டும் என்பது அடியனுடைய பிரார்த்தனை. நமஸ்காரம்.